What is up guys, Joe here, welcome back to my channel, and today we have La Vuelta España 2019 on Pro Cycling Manager. You can see the parcours here, lots of mountains and hills as you would expect in La Vuelta. One of the funnest races of the season, that is for sure. And I think I'm going to change up the format from the previous Grand Tour I did on the channel. I think we're going to try and fit maybe 5, 6 or 7 stages into each video. So the whole Vuelta will be covered in maybe 3 or 4 videos. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. Let's take a look at the teams. So I have sorted the teams by ability, and it seems Astana have brought the strongest team to the race. Their leader will be Miguel Angel Lopez after Fuglsang did the Tour. I think Lopez may be my favourite to win the race in real life, so we'll see if he can do that. Then we have Quickstep, no real GC leader, but they do have Gilbert, Stibar and of course Jakobsen in the sprints. We have Movistar here, who will be led by Carapaz, I imagine, after he won the Giro. Quintana and Valverde did the Tour in real life. Same with Soler, so probably Carapaz will lead them. We'll see if he can hit the heights he did at the Giro d'Italia. Jumbo-Visma with a very strong team. They have Primož Roglic. He's the pre-race favourite, I think. It's between him and Lopez for me, to be honest, to win the race. Kruijswijk is here to support. Same with Martin, Bennett, Gesink. Pretty strong team for Jumbo-Visma. Bora-Hansgrohe have Sam Bennett, one of the strongest sprinters in the world, that is for sure. They also have Formulo and Micah. We'll see if any of them can challenge in the GC. Next up, we have UAE Team Emirates, who have Gaviria, one of the strongest sprinters in the race, that is for sure. Hasn't had the best season. We'll see how he can do this race though. They also have Tadej Pogacar, 20 years old. I am so intrigued to see how this guy can do this race. I think he can get a top 5 in real life. We'll see if he can do that. Also, Education First. Very nice team for them. They have Rigoberto Urán, who you think would be their leader, but he did go to the Tour, and they have very strong riders in Dan Martinez, Higuita, Hugh Carthy as well. Van Garderen's here as well, so quite a few options in the mountains and the GC. Lawson Craddock has been riding pretty well as well. Trek Segafredo, no real GC leader. They do have Degenkolb for the sprints though. And next we have Team Ineos. As you can see, they're not ranked as one of the strongest teams this race. Their leaders are Wout Poels and Geoghegan Hart. I'd love Geoghegan Hart to be the leader in real life. I think he may well be. Obviously, Poels did the Tour. So we'll see if Geoghegan Hart can maybe challenge for a top 10, top 5 even. Be a really good result for him. Bahrain Merida are led by Dylan Teuns and Phil Bauhaus. Mitchelton Scott, no real leader in the GC. We'll see if Esteban Chavez can be that man. I'm unsure though. Luka Mezgec is here. He's been riding well. So has Nieve. Sunweb bring Kelderman. We'll see if he can return to form with Volscheid as well. Agitois Mondial have a pretty strong GC contender in Pierre Latour. He's basically what their team is revolved around. Patrick Bevin will lead CCC. Lotto Soudal have Thomas De Gent as their leader. Other guys will be stage hunting and supporting De Gent. Cofidis have Harada. We'll see if he can challenge in the GC at all or if he'll be stage hunting. Dimension Data have Edvald Boasson-Hagen, Ben King as well, who rode very well here last season. We have Groupama FDJ with Mark Sarou, Ben Thomas and Kilian Franchini. Kaya Ruhal have Chernetsky and also Alex Aramburu, who I've got my eye on. I think he's going to Movistar next season. 23, a lot of room to develop. We'll see how he does this race. Katusha have Navarro, Bataglin. They've struggled all season, and I think they'll struggle again this race. Euskadi are led by Oscar Rodriguez, and Burgos have Yetzabol. And so I have decided to go for UAE Team Emirates. We have someone for the sprints with Gaviria. Hopefully we can pick up a few stage wins with him. I think that'd be a really good result. Obviously he struggled a bit this season after leaving Quickstep. So hopefully a few wins here for Gaviria. And then of course, Tadej Pogacar. The main reason for choosing UAE. I'm aiming for a top 5 with him. That is going to be so tough though. I think top 10 is definitely achievable. But top 5 would be an amazing result with Pogacar. And don't forget Fabio Aru. Obviously he had that issue with his artery. So good to see him back racing. Maybe we can do something with Aru. So guys, the first stage of La Vuelta España 2019 taking place in Torrevieja. And it is a team time trial, just 17.8 kilometers, but that is enough time to make some serious kind of differences amongst the GC leaders. So hopefully we won't lose more than maybe 30 seconds to the first team. I think Astana and Jumbo-Visma are definitely the favourites on the day. But yeah, let's jump into it and see what we can do. So UAE get their Vuelta underway, as you can see. And I've had a look through the team. You can see I've set up our time trial already. And we really don't have the best time trialling team at all, to be honest. We've got Pogacar. We've got Aru, who isn't too bad, and Conti's on a good day. But apart from that, we're going to struggle. So we'll see how much time we lose today. So we're just coming up to this first split right now. It will be Troyer taking us across the line. And we're actually second at this first split. Very, very nice start to our time trial. We'll see if we can keep this going throughout. So now coming up to the second split in the time trial, Fabio Aru leads the team across the line. We've dropped to fourth, 10 seconds down on Jumbo-Visma, but this is going so much better than I anticipated. So guys, here we come into the final kilometre. It will be Tadej Pogacar leading the team across the line, going full gas. And where do we end up? 6th position, 23 seconds down. So we do lose a bit of time in that final section, but that could have gone a lot worse, I think. So into the final kilometre come Astana. They're the final team on the road. They were third at the second split. Where do they go? At the finish line, Astana only go third, and Jumbo-Visma win the first stage of La Vuelta España 2019. And as you can see, it will be Steven Kruijswijk in the leader's jersey for stage 2. So all in all, guys, we end up 7th place, 23 seconds down on Jumbo-Visma. And I'm very happy with that, to be honest. We do lose time to Movistar, Astana, who do have some big GC rivals. Obviously, Jumbo-Visma and Ineos as well. I thought we'd end up over 30 seconds down, though, at least, to be honest. So very happy with that start. So stage 2 from Benidorm to Calpe. We're in the Alicante region of Spain. And it does seem like a hilly profile. I'm intrigued to see if any sprinters can get to the ends in the front group. I doubt it, though, to be honest. So this stage looks like it will definitely suit a punchy sprinter. So you can see the stage getting underway, guys. I am thinking about going in the breakaway with Valerio Conti. Try and get towards the front. If the breakaway goes before we can get to the front, I'll just skip it and we'll just try and stay in the peloton. So as you see, I am off the front with Conti. There are a few more attacks coming behind now. As you see, Schultz pace has really been upped and we're still a minute behind the breakaway, so it could be tough to get in that group. Let's up the pace of everyone to 85 to make sure we stay in this group. So there you go, guys. Conti has made it to the front group. We'll just maintain position here, try and recover some resistance. 12 riders in the break. I'll scroll through them quickly so you can get a look at all the riders, see who we've got here. Conti, one of the strongest riders and in good form as well, so maybe we can challenge for the stage, if not the KOM competition. So you can see 2.5k to go till we get to the top of this first mountain, second category climb. So 3 points or 3 positions are have points available. So 2k to go. We're at the front with Conti. We'll stay here. We'll go 75. See if anyone wants to attack past us. If not, we'll wait and attack in the final few hundred meters. Up to 80 now, 1.3k to go. Peter Steffner is now attacking. Let's go up to 95, 99. Now we can maybe attack with Conti right now. Let's try and beat everyone to the top of this mountain. Maybe we've gone slightly early. We're looking pretty good with Conti though. I think we can take these points pretty comfortably. Very nicely done. Conti, 5 points in the KOM competition. So under 2.5k to go to the next KOM sprint. It's only a third category, but I'm going to try and come to the front now with Conti. Similar tactic to last time. Maybe that's too fast, too soon. It's not the steepest sprint. Up to 85, 1.5k to go. 86, slowly up it now. The others are trying to attack. Let's go 99. Sprint about now, 800 meters. Let's go with Conti. Van der Sande is a very good sprinter. He's trying to come past us. Conti looking pretty good. Can we hold on? It's very close. Oh my word. I think we just took it. 8 points now with Conti. Beating Van der Sande again. I think he was second at the first sprint as well. But I think that means Conti will be in the KOM jersey in the next stage. So guys, we're quickly approaching this intermediate sprint. I'm going to try and move up with Conti a little bit now. You do get 10-second bonus here, so could be good for us to try and take these points. Let's open it up now. Sprint with Conti. We've taken a good position. Can we take any seconds? I think we got second. Decent result for Conti again, performing so well today. It was Chernetsky and Godon who got the other points. Let's try and stay in this group. Still 2 minutes over the peloton. 40k to go. Right guys, we're coming into this final big climb of the day, 3 kilometers in length. Let's try and stay towards the front with Conti. Seems to be doing that very nicely actually. The peloton just 130 behind. You can see a lot of our guys are now struggling. Let's make sure everyone's staying right towards the front here. Absolutely critical that that is done by our main GC guys at least. Where's Aru? Aru is dropping slightly. Let's try and move up with him. Gaviria, try and stay here if you can, mate. I doubt you're going to be able to. You can see the pace is really tough for Gaviria. Aru is being dropped slightly. Let's try and move up front with Conti. We're leading the peloton, the breakaway up this hill. Let's try and attack away. Let's go with Valerio Conti. Try and push away from these guys. We don't want to drag them up the mountain. We seem to have done that pretty nicely. Let's use some energy gels now because everyone's energy is being absolutely sapped on this climb. Gaviria is just about hanging on, it's worth noting. Actually going to try and protect Pogacar with her now. Let's do that right here. There you go. Absolutely hectic right now, trying to keep control of everything, but Conti does take the points at the head of the climb. 13 points for him, ahead of Chernetsky. You can see the group behind, just 120 now back to the breakaway. Going to be tough to stay in that group, and Gaviria has surprisingly stayed in the peloton, which I'm very surprised but very happy about. So yeah, peloton reduced now. Let's see how the race ends. So 18k to go. I'm gonna let Conti be caught by this group behind. Now let's up it maybe to something like 75. Someone else is attacking away. 156 to go. Group of 6 still out front. 140 back to the peloton. And we do have Gaviria here, which is very important. Maybe it's worth chasing the breakaway down now. So 11k to go. We're just coming over this little hill. I'm gonna try something with Conti because we've got some better sprinters than us in that group, and we have dropped everyone. Let's go up to 80 now. Bol has been dropped, Stettiner, Hansen, Rosetto, Chernetsky, looking good. Back in the peloton, we have 5 riders still here. Gaviria is still here. Pogacar needs to stay towards the front now, as he is doing. The breakaway being chased in absolutely relentlessly by the peloton. Let's see if Conti can stay out front. I doubt it though. So guys, here we are into the final 5k of the race. The finish has really crept up on me. Conti is going for the line. I think we have enough time, you know. Bol is trying to come back. Let's go up to 85. Oh, we don't have enough. Don't have enough to do that. Back in the peloton, we do still have Gaviria as an option, so I'm trying to manage both at the moment. 3k to go. Let's open it up with Hanau. Stay in the front like this. Conti is 20 seconds into the final kilometre, and I think Valerio Conti is going to win the first stage of La Vuelta España, or is it going to be heartbreak? It's so close. Let's push now for the line with Valerio Conti. Can he take it? Yes, he can. Valerio Conti wins stage 2 of La Vuelta España. Now let's open it up with Gaviria, go for the sprint. Make sure he tries and takes the best position possible. I think we would have probably won the stage with Gaviria had the breakaway been brought in. He finishes 7th, Aru and Pogacar in the front group. Very nice start to our Vuelta España. So Valerio Conti wins the first stage of La Vuelta ahead of Hansen, Bol, Stettiner, Rosetto. 1 minute clear of the peloton. What a start to our race. Gaviria did really well to stay in that front group. No time lost for Pogacar or Aru. So very good start to our race. And not only that, Valerio Conti will wear the red leaders jersey. 35 seconds clear of Stettiner. This is just so good. What a start. So stage 3 will take place in Alicante, and it's definitely one for the sprinters. I think we'll go all in for Gaviria today, try and get him his first win of the race. So the stage is underway. There is Valerio Conti in his lovely leaders jersey, looking very nice indeed. He's probably worth protecting. I think I'll protect him with Marcato instead of Fabio Aru. But yeah, let's keep everyone in the peloton today. Try and keep this jersey and try and win the stage with Gaviria. And worth noting, guys, I actually accidentally had After Effects open whilst recording the last stage, hence why the frame rate was absolutely awful, but looking a lot better now. Just thought I'd let you know. So as we approach the intermediate sprint, you can see today's breakaway: Tusveld, Ducker, Fabro, Barcelo and Villela. Doesn't look like they're going to really go for this sprint, or are they? Yes, they are. We'll see who takes it. Will it be Fabro, or it's very close? Very, very close. I think Fabro took it in the end ahead of Villela. But yeah, only 2 minutes to the breakaway. Should be brought in pretty comfortably. So we are now into the final 16k of the stage. You can see the breakaway just up the road. They're about 50 seconds clear, and we are struggling to bring them in. Troy is doing a decent job on the front for now. We do have plenty of other teams. There is a fall further back. It seems like no one of real notes. You can see a few riders have been dropped, but no one really. So let's go back to the front. You will notice in my previous episodes, I have usually had the GC leader on the back of the train. Decided not to do that this time. Thought it's pretty unrealistic. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Still 50 seconds up to the breakaway. We're trying to bring them in. We do have just about enough energy, I think. So you will notice I have added Hanau to the train. So let's up it to 90 now. I'm actually going to put Hanau on the front because he's not as good a sprinter. He's basically a domestique this race. We should be okay with Pogacar to stay on the front. Same with Conti and Aru. Let's use the energy gels right now. Still 30 seconds up to the breakaway. It's going to be pretty tight, you know. I'm going to use the final energy gel very soon on Gaviria. That should be okay. We're going to up that to 95 with Pogacar. Stay right towards the front, hopefully. Now Hanau up to 90. Into the final 5k. 25 seconds to the breakaway. I think they're going to be caught. This is where we can make a difference on this very small hill. 92 now. 93 maybe. Let's stay on 92. Don't want to lose any sprint with Gaviria. We're in a very good position though. Pogacar doing well. As well. 3k to go. Let's up it to 99. Now 99 with Marcato. We'll sprint now with Marcato. Let's go for it. Let's sprint with Pogacar as well. Up to Milano now. He's going to sprint 1.5k. Then it will be Fernando Gaviria. 1k to go. Let's go. We've been blocked in somewhat. It's not the best lead out. Can Gaviria get it? He's not going to. Sam Bennett wins stage 3 ahead of Jakobsen. Gaviria was only 4th in the end. A bit disappointing, to be honest. We stay in the front group with everyone else. I think Gaviria was slightly blocked in. Not the best lead out. Only 4th today. So there is Sam Bennett on top of the podium for Bora Hansgrohe, getting his first win of the race. Valerio Conti does hold on to that red jersey, still 35 seconds clear. So a bit of a shame today, not the best result for Gaviria. Saru did very well, he was 3rd, Jakobsen and Bennett all beat Gaviria, which shouldn't really have happened. We were slightly blocked in, which was a shame. Pogacar 16th, Conti 17th, all in the front group. So all in all, not too bad a stage. So stage 4 is another one for the sprinters. Definitely another chance for our man Gaviria. And also Conti should hold on to that red jersey pretty comfortably. Hopefully Gaviria can get in the top 3 at least and definitely challenge Bennett and Jakobsen for the win in this one. So a very flat stage today, as you can see. Definitely not going to go in the breakaway or anything like that. Concentrating fully on Fernando Gaviria. So now approaching the intermediate sprint, you can see we have a 5-man breakaway. Fabro, Novak, Diamani, Sabedo and Venter. 1k to go. Let's see who takes this sprint. Only 2 minutes back through the peloton, so they shouldn't really be an issue in challenging for the stage. Venter seems to take it pretty comfortably. Fabro 2nd and Sabedo was 3rd despite only 53 sprint. Conti still in the lead of this competition. So we are approaching the mountain sprint now. Fabro is leading the riders up the road. He's wearing the mountain jersey, even though Conti does own it. There is still 130 back to the peloton, so we should hold on, or they should come back in for a sprint very comfortably indeed. Fabro is not going to win it. It is going to be Novak or Venter, very close. I think Novak takes it just ahead of Venter. Fabro doesn't get any points, so still a healthy lead for Valerio Conti. Back in the peloton, everything looking pretty comfortable. Let's bring the breakaway in now for a sprint. So guys, into the final 13k now of the stage. We have Venter up the road, but only about 30 seconds. He'll be brought in very comfortably as I anticipated. I've got Aru and Conti with Pogacar all following Roglic. That should keep him in a good position. But Troy now upping the pace to 90. Quick Step doing everything to bring it in for Jakobsen with about 10k to go now. So into the final 9.5k, Venter is now caught. Troy are doing everything to put Gaviria in the best position possible. Let's use these energy gels. Now it will be Hanau's turn. He can go up to like 92. Troy is done. He can just rest for the remainder of the stage on 60. Hanau, not the best flat rider, but he's doing his best to put Gaviria in the best position possible. We are getting caught on this side of the road, which is far from ideal. I'm going to up this to 95 now. Let's use the final energy gels as well. Pogacar in a very good position with Primoz Roglic as I expected. Hanau now going 99. Let's try and move Mercato up into the best position possible, and we're doing just that. Tim de Clercq, though, a very tough competitor on the flat, that is for sure. Now we will go with Marcato up to 95, too early for 99 I think. Up to 99 now, 3k to go. We're coming into the finish line, 2.5k will sprint. Let's go with Marcato, then it will be Milano, and then Gaviria. We're going to have to go early. Now Gaviria coming into the final 1k. He can sprint now. Let's go with Fernando Gaviria. Is it too late? We're trying everything to go for the win. It's going to be close with Sam Bennett. But Fernando Gaviria wins stage 4 of La Vuelta España. Absolutely love it. Pogacar's further back, but there shouldn't be any gaps here, I don't think. Absolutely massive gap for some reason. But yeah, very good stage. Gaviria getting the win. No time lost for Pogacar. And there is Fernando Gaviria getting UAE's second win of the race. Really good stuff. Beating Volscheid in the end. Jakobsen disappointing in 7th. And Valerio Conti does hold on to the red jersey very comfortably. Looking very nice indeed. And that does move Gaviria into the sprinter's jersey ahead of Sam Bennett now. So what a stage for Fernando Gaviria. Already a very good tour for him. Perfect lead out by Milano, I must say. And we left it till the very, very last minute to sprint with Gaviria, catapulting us past all the other sprinters at the very last minute. Yeah, no time gaps on the flat as you would expect. Pogacar 27th. He's looking pretty good. He is currently 50th in GC, but I expect that to change after the next stage. So stage 5, and we're throwing ourselves into the mountains. Big stage for the GC early on in La Vuelta. Pogacar just about makes the favourites list. Carapaz, Lopez and Roglic are the 3 favourites though. They're the men to beat today. And by the way, before we jump into the stage, just showing you I am playing this on extreme. Let's get into the stage. So you can see the stage getting underway, guys. Conti and Gaviria in their jerseys. Pogacar on a 0, Aru on a +2 and Conti on a +3. Maybe he could even hold on to that leader's jersey today. That would be really tough, but that would be a really good objective to set. So guys, you can see the breakaway are attacking for the mountain sprint now. They already have 8.5 minutes on the peloton. As you see a few of the weaker guys dropping away. Let's see who takes these points. Chernetsky looking good. Van der Sande though coming through. He moves up to 2nd now, 10 points down, in a very good position to take the jersey off Conti. But we're in control for the moment. As you can see, the pace is really slow. Breakaway are going to win the stage at this rate. So you can see I've sent Troyer to do some work on the front. Let's go up to 80 on this little steep section. Try and reduce the gap slightly. Obviously, we don't want to lose the jersey today with Conti. And you see Bidard 130 down, Van der Sande, Puccio 1 minute, Rosetto 50 seconds. We need to close this gap if we want a chance of holding on to the jersey with Valerio Conti. So we've got 35k to go in the stage. As you can see, guys, I've done a lot of work on the front. Going to up these to 70 now. Really try and push the pace. Still 8 minutes up to the breakaway. Looks like they're going to take the leader's jersey today. So final 15k for the peloton, guys. Lotto Jumbo-Visma now on the front, as you can see. 6.5 minutes still up to the breakaway. A few guys are attacking as well. They're looking very, very strong. With regards to our GC, I'm unsure who to go for because Aru is on a really, really good day. Pogacar is just the slightly stronger rider though, so I do want to make him the leader. Now coming into the final climb, I'm going to do a mountain train for this stage, I think. Is Tony Martin setting a fast enough pace? He is for now. So we're in a good position now with everyone on the front. Marcato just go 85, try and push the pace. 10k to go. We do have some good riders having very good days, so I do want to make sure the pace is pretty high on this climb. So 9k to go. The gap to the breakaway is hopefully about to be cut. Marcato doing a very good job for now, keeping us at the front of the peloton, keeping the pace up. He can go down to maybe 88 for a bit, try and last as long as possible. 8.5k to go. Now it is Sergio Henau's turn on the front. Marcato can rest for the rest of the stage. Now we have Henao 85. I think we'll stick on 85. Don't want to push the pace too fast. We're in real control of the peloton at the moment. So at the head of the race, it is Bidard, who has over a minute on his next rivals in the breakaway. He looks favourite to take this red jersey from Valerio Conti. And to be honest, I think Conti's going to have to do some work for Aru and Pogacar today. So Conti's time in red looks to be up now. So Jumbo-Visma come to the front with Paulus, Gesink and Kuss. Henao doing a very, very good job. Now on this steep section, let's try and make a difference here. Hopefully no attacks from our rivals just yet. And oh boy, Conti can't stay with him. This is not ideal. We're not in the best position at all. But here we go. The road opens up again. Pogacar staying on their wheels pretty nicely. Henao is about to be done. We're trying to stay on the front of the peloton, doing such a good job of that for now. Henao is now done for the day. He can rest on 60. Conti 85. I think that's as fast as we want to go. Still 3k to go. Aru and Pogacar can use their energy gels. Let's lower this to 80. 3k to go up the road. Still 5 minutes up to Bidard. He has the stage wrapped up, I think. So guys, I've changed up the tactics slightly. Conti will now protect Pogacar. Aru is on his wheel. I'm surprised there hasn't been any attacks yet. Still 37 riders in this group. We can't go much faster than 80 at this point. Maybe we pushed the pace slightly too much for Pogacar. We're now going to have to go up to 85 as the rest of the guys are really flying now. Aru can protect Pogacar now as Conti is done. His time in red is over. And Pogacar needs to keep this pace going. 1.5k to go. Aru is going. Roglic is now attacking. So's Lopez and Carapaz. Aru can try and protect us. Can we follow Fuglsang? I'm going to have to try. We're going to have to try with Pogacar. It's going to be really, really tough. Roglic and Lopez look so strong. Pogacar's coming through though. A lot of the field past Carapaz. What a performance. Bidard has won the stage. Roche has come second. We have Van der Sande, Koch, Rossetto, Puccio. Now come Roglic and Lopez. Roglic the strongest out of the GC guys. Valverde will come third out of the GC. And then we have Tadej Pogacar. What a performance. Ahead of Carapaz. Aru's not far behind either. With a bunch of Astana guys. Latour, Micah, George Bennett. Then a big gap back to Gegenhardt, Martinez, Uran. Kruijswijk's down here. Conti here as well. Try and follow Kruijswijk. We have Formolo, Higuita, Toons. Big gap down to Quintana and Chavez, who've really had bad days. Then we have Hagen, Carthy, and the rest of the field. So Bidard wins the stage pretty comfortably, 45 seconds clear of Roche. Roglic the best of the GC with Lopez. So Bidard does move into the red jersey. Roglic is 6th. He's the best of the real GC contenders. Then Lopez and Valverde. Conti down to 10th. So Tosh van der Sande does take the climbers classification jersey just ahead of Conti and Bidard. I think this is the competition we need to focus on with Conti now. And Gaviria still in control of the green jersey, whilst Miguel Angel Lopez moves into the white jersey just ahead of Pogacar. So not a bad stage today, to be honest. Roglic 155 down with Lopez, Valverde 220 and Pogacar 250. So we almost lose a minute to Roglic and Lopez, but we gain time on Carapaz, Izagirre, Latour, Fuglsang. You can see all the guys, Uran, Gegenhardt, Martinez, Kruijswijk, and much further down there was Chavez and Quintana. Really bad days for them. So in the GC, now 12th with Pogacar and 10th with Conti, whilst we lead the green jersey and we're second in the KOM competition. So I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of La Vuelta España 2019. I think we're going to cover 5 stages in the first 3 videos and then 6 in the final video, obviously adding up to 21. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Drop a like and a comment down below for me if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.